YouTube, what are you saying? It's the Sneaking Penguin here, and this is my first ever upload and Let's Play video. What I'm looking to do with this is to set up a Let's Play on Football Manager 12, and in preparation for the game that will be coming out probably late October, November, as it usually does. So let's jump right in. Running on the latest update that Steam provided. So yeah, let's just get going. Now I'm sorry if there's a a bit of noise from the fan. I am running this on my Mac, and the fan is placed very inconveniently, so often makes a bit of a loud whirring noise. Now I'm going to presume that most of you have a knowledge of Football Manager, so that I don't have to go over all the basics and we can just really get the ball rolling straight away off the bat. Uh, as you can see, I'm running quite a few leagues, not really going to need any of them, but just because that's the way I have it set up, and as you can see the game can handle it. I found 1.5 star doesn't particularly hinder the speed of it, so yeah, let's just get going there. Go down to all the lowest leagues, no idea why. I've never played seasons in other leagues, countries, sorry. Whenever I've tried to, it's often failed miserably just because I don't much care outside of England, which is a bit of a shame. Just because I don't know the teams well enough and the players. So yeah, let's just get this bit going. Now I'm actually going to cut this because it takes quite a long time, so I'll see you when the loading's done. Right, so here we are, it's finished loading finally, and we are at the add new manager screen, and what I'm going to go ahead and do here is put in my YouTube name, which is Sneaking Penguin, and I've gone ahead and got my birthday in here. That's not my the year I was born in, but it doesn't go that far back. I am English, of course, and my favourite team is... no, behave yourself, it's not Liverpool, it's Newcastle. I'm not a new wave Newcastle fan that's joined in the past year because they've had a good season. I've been a Newcastle fan since I was 6 or 7, so around 2000-ish. I'm a Newcastle fan because my dad is, basically, and I just thought, oh, who better to follow than your dad's team? And now I'm going to go ahead and put in a second nationality here because, believe it or not, I got an outstanding D in GCSE French. I was pretty outstanding. I excelled in all areas there, as you can tell with my D grade. And going to go ahead and put past experience as professional footballer just because I want to get things going and it will help. And right, so here we are at the choose team. I'm going to go ahead and be Newcastle, I think, just because it's my favourite team, and usually I go for a low championship team, trying to bring some success, having something to achieve, but what with it being so late on and the new game coming out, by new game, which I think I said earlier, I mean Football Manager 13. I just wanna get things going. Plus, on the update, apparently Newcastle are rich, which is always nice. I'm gonna not save here. I'll do that off screen. But I think I'm just gonna have a bit of fun with this Football Manager. Sign some players that I don't usually sign. Just take a bit of just have a bit of a laugh with it, really. And here we go already. Penguin takes Newcastle hot seat. I knew it would be funny, and it already is. Love it. Gonna skip past all these personal messages and whatnot and Newcastle background. I mean, it can be quite interesting, but really, who has the time to be reading through all of that? I mean, it's nice to know, but oh well. Gonna go jump in, meet the staff, which I rarely do, even though they always come up saying, "Oh, you haven't checked the backroom staff," which I rarely attend to. Gonna go just add all these, not particularly bothered. And right here on best formation, dismiss that because I have my own formation, which has brought me success, and so I'm gonna stick with that. Adam Campbell, the little ginger lad at Newcastle, gonna go just put him available for reserves. Doubt he'll ever break it into first team, despite them saying he's what, 3.5, 4 star potential. yeah, 3.5, 4-star potential. So let's go back to the news feed. And team report, obviously Demba Ba being the best after the update. Before the update, actually, Demba Ba was a really underwhelming player, which was which they kind of neutered him a bit, because I thought it was really impressive for West Ham, but they made him quite poor until the January update came about. Steven Nzonzi, no thanks. Nathan Dyer. Now, there's a player that I've always thought was overrated until recently. I thought, actually, no, he's kind of proved himself, but still, he just reminds me of Lloyd Dyer. Just, if it wants to load, yeah, just all paced, a pace, sorry, a bit of work rate, but not a loss to him. A bit of a Neanderthal player, just kind of one-dimensional. That's what I mean by Neanderthal, anyway. So let's just go back to inbox subscriptions. Yeah, cheers, and yeah. Well, for 0.1 million, is it really worth it? I mean, it might be a laugh to say we'll win it, but no, we'll play it safe with a top half finish. Now I'm gonna go into here, and I'm gonna choose my team and my formation. Right, so I've gone ahead and picked my team and formation, and as you can see, I've gone for 4 at the back, 2 centre mids, 3 across the attacking line, and 1 up top. And what's really sad is Ben Arthur starts out for 2-3 months, which is really upsetting because I love him. So yeah, I've just dropped Cisse back into there. I'll obviously he won't be playing now. I'll find someone to bridge the gap. Well, actually, just remembered down into the reserves. Where are you, Haris Vucic? Maybe you can jump up to first team and prove himself. I'll still make him available for reserves just because I probably will end up buying another attacking mid, just because it'd be nice to rotate Ben Arthur when he's playing a bit crap. And again, Ben Arthur's another player like Demba Ba that got a big not upgrade as to say, but it was more coherent with his talent after the update in January. And as you can see, I've got Marvu on the left and Gutierrez on the right. Marvu, I like him. I want him to be good more than he is good, so we'll just keep him out there anyway, just because I like him. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the likes of Best, Lovenkrands, Guthrie, Williamson, and James Perch. Probably Dan Gosling as well, just because not particularly fond of them. I might keep some of them for depth, but not particularly fond of any of those players. So let's just jump into search and see who is on the transfer list. Oh, actually, let's see who we can get. Eden Hazard. Now, I know he's at Chelsea, but obviously this is Football Manager 12, so the game don't know that. I think we could sneak... I think he could prove himself in the Newcastle team. That would be a pretty nice little signing. And also, one that I always get, apart from on my main file, I didn't get him and I regretted it, but I love him so much, and I think everyone else recognises him as potentially the best young striker in the game, if not one of the, and he's proved himself time and time again on countless save files on, I'd imagine, everyone's Football Manager. So we're going to go ahead and get a scout report on him, even though they'll probably come back and say, give us 2 million, you can have him. Joaquin, always been a big fan of him, but 87 grand a week, really? Am I going to sign him? Probably not. But also, another player that I was thinking maybe we could be cheeky enough to sign is a certain Edson Cavani. Should be quite nice. Never really been able to have him on my team before because he's such a big buy, and I tend to buy young and watch them come through the ranks and then go, I've achieved all I can here. I want a new challenge, and then I tell them, I want you to be part of the club. I need you, and they just go, no, don't care, don't care. Apparently, I'm Australian now. Nope, don't care. I want to sling my hook, and so I just have to let them go for usually a cut price because they reject all the biggest offers. saying they won't take the contracts. So let's go ahead, continue. Now, press conferences, which is bound to come up immediately after this load screen's done. Skip all of them. Assistant gets a lovely little space in the press conferences. Makes him feel loved, and yeah, he does everything for me. I tend to, I find, oh yeah, you can have him. I don't care for Ranger. Let's just jump straight at Penguin to meet the media. It's still funny. It's still funny. But yeah, I tend to do all my my first press conferences when I join a club. But I find all the questions quite trivial, samey, and so yeah, I tend to answer in the same pattern with delighted. It's a good setup. I like to be involved. Players come to me as much as they want. I look towards young, talented footballers. Actually, I often say all transfers are well thought out, but it doesn't really matter. They don't take much note. All about entertainment. Everyone always says that. Any areas looking to strengthen? I'm going to say midfield. Not as if I'm going to really listen to the agents if they come back and say someone's for offer. And no, not interested in whoever that is. And yeah, dreamt for this moment for many years. And just to be fun, let's storm out, say swearing or something. Maybe not swearing. Let's keep it fairly clean. Oh, let's be childish about it and say, "You smell. I'm out of here." And it gets funnier. Penguin goes berserk. A source at the press conference confirmed that Penguin had shouted, "You smell, I'm out of here," as he left the room. I knew we could have fun with having Sneaking Penguin as the name. View report. Now that's a bit annoying. He has no intention of joining, even though he was actually on the list of won't reject. But it doesn't even recommend a transfer fee, so that's a bit of a bummer. We'll go ahead. I'll go ahead put in a bid for Snoga actually off screen. And Cavani, are you interested? Is he? You know what? So who can I look at? I mean, let's have a look into the Premier League. Actually, no. You know what? Let's have some real fun with this. Let's give some Championship players a shout now. George Boyd, potentially one of the best buys you can make in the game ever. He's a world beater, he can take anyone on, and it's awkward because he's on loan at Forest on this update, isn't he? Or where is he actually? Oh, no. When did he go on loan to Forest? Was that last season? End of last season it was. Oh no, terrible knowledge, 2009-10. Yeah, let's go get a scout report on him, and he's going to be our attacking left mid, and we're going to play him religiously and love him. Actually, and with that, let's go make sign my Championship favourites. Where else are we going? Southampton. Let's get Adam Lallana in. I love a bit of Lallana because he weaves magic. He just weaves magic for your team. And even though he hasn't been outstanding so far in the Premier League, but the season's young and he was pretty instrumental for them last season. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here for this video, and I'm going to go do those things that I said I'd do off screen, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. So yeah, see you next time.